Shalom YouTube family, welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Now today's video we're going to be talking about what we spent our first month here in Tanzania, Africa. Let's get straight into it.
So the first thing we got was our bundles for our phones.
Yeah.
It cost us 30,000 T shilling a piece, so 60,000 in total, which is about $26.
Yeah.
We got 1,200 minutes each, 200 text messages each, and about 7 gigabytes of data.
Right.
So it's a really good price. We spent a good $160 per month in America for our cell phones. So
Yeah. I mean, we saving a lot of money just from our phones by being here, so can't complain about that at all. Now, the second thing would be the Wi-Fi. So we spend about 50,000 T shillings a month on Wi-Fi, which is about $21.56. Now, we use a lot of data, and so this month is going to be kind of a trial and error thing to see how much we're actually going to need. But you know, spending $21, that's really good. In America, we're spending about what, $80?
no,
About $110.
It was like 119 something per
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, so we cutting that cost all the way too. So, you know, we saving a lot of money on that. So that's good.
So the gas we get for our apartment was 23,000 T shilling. So this one's going to be trial and error as well, because we don't know how much we're going to use and how quickly we're going to use it.
Yeah.
But they said depending on how you use it, it could last you a month, it could last you 2 months.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. But it's about $10.
Yeah.
So for electricity, once again, we're in a new apartment, so we have to see how we're using it.
Yeah.
We spent 80,000 T shilling. That's what we put on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have spent about $35.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see how long it lasts us. But we don't use a lot of electricity.
Yeah.
We turn off the lights when we're not in the room. We turn off the switches with the water heaters. Like basically every switch.
Turn off everything.
Yeah, and here all of the plugs have a switch. So you plug it in and you press the switch to turn it on. We turn everything off.
Yeah.
The air conditioners cool down the room very quickly.
fast, yeah.
So we turn it on. Once it's cool, we turn it back off. So we're not using that much.
Yeah. So with us being frugal like that, say we came here and was using the AC like we was using in America, we could be spending a lot more money, because running the AC here that's what use most of your electricity. So you have, if you do come out here, you got to be aware of that. That's a huge thing, and you can save a lot of money if you just only run the AC when you need it and not all day. And during the daytime, just opening up your windows and letting the breeze cool you off.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, we have been checking the meter, and we've been using 10 to 12 kilowatts in a day. So
it's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
And you can just recharge it on your phone. You don't even have to go anywhere. You just call a number and put in the information. You'll be able to recharge it.
So the next thing we've spent is for transportation. So we don't have a car. So we use Uber and we use Bolt.
Right.
So far, for the time that we have been here, which has been a little over a month, we've spent 314,358 T shillings, which comes to about $135. And that is for, we counted about 30 rides. So pretty much like $4.50
a ride
per ride.
Which is not bad at all, especially for what we using some of these Uber drivers for, because a lot of times we'll go to the markets and stuff and go to different places throughout the day. So we'll have them for hours throughout the day and only pay like $15 to $20 at most when we're using these Uber drivers or Bolt drivers. And then if you're using Bajajis, that's even cheaper, which we have used in the past. But you know, us not having a car, we have to travel a lot more. So the Ubers here are also way cheaper. You know, to get to up the road in America, you probably spend a minimum of $12, $13. Opposed to here, we're spending about $10 at most, and that's going like an hour away almost. So it's way cheaper to ride Uber here.
So for groceries and miscellaneous items, we've basically spent about 500,000 T shilling.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not just groceries, that's food, and it's like pans and bowls and
irons.
Yeah, stuff like the iron and stuff cost like 30-something thousand. So like small appliances are kind of expensive. So that got a little bit high, but it's still only like $215-ish dollars.
Yeah, but we literally had to, pay for all new things.
Right,
We came up here with pretty much just clothes, so we got like just little things that you wouldn't even think about, like little dishes, like she said, the iron, just all type of miscellaneous things that we needed for the house. So that can really add up here.
Right.
The food here is really cheap, but the appliances are not as cheap.
But honestly, for the food too, it's not that bad. We honestly spent probably over $600 a month on groceries when we were in America.
Oh, we spent way more than that. I remember saying one time we spent like $1,200.
Probably.
Yeah. So that really adds up, you know. So here we definitely for sure saving a lot of money on food.
And honestly, we spend less the longer we're here, because the longer we're here, the more we know how much things should cost, and the more we know whether or not something's expensive or not, or where to get it cheaper. So obviously those things have been going down as we've been here.
And us buying from the markets is going to be a little bit more expensive opposed to us going buy from the locals. So next is restaurants. So we spent about 514,000 T shillings this month on restaurants, which is about 220 US dollars. Now, I think us first getting here, us not being settled in, we ate out a lot more in the beginning opposed to now. We started to cook a little bit more. And we were using this app called Picky, which is probably a little more expensive than if we just would have went to the restaurants and got the food.
Well, yeah, you have to pay. So when you get food delivered, you have to pay like a container fee for most things. So you're paying for the to-go container as well, which isn't really expensive. It's usually like 200, 500 T shilling, which is like change. But also you're paying a delivery fee and all of that. So we did do that mostly when we first got here, just out of convenience, like when it would get late and we weren't sure what we wanted to eat, we'd have anything to cook or whatever, we would just get some food delivered. So
that's that. But still, it's a huge saving from what we saved in America, because we're spending on average probably about $30 to $40, to go out to eat somewhere.
We did do the same thing in America, only
at a higher level.
the prices were way higher. So at the end of the month, it was like, oh, okay, we spent like $1,000 eating out this month on just random stuff. Some good actual restaurants and some stuff just quick picking up whatever.
The prices here eating out still way cheaper. It's like McDonald's prices for like good dining here. So the rent is a little bit different just because we have to pay in advance, and we're paying 3 months in advance. So we paid about $500 a month in rent, and we're in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, and I guess fully furnished. And the reason it's probably a little even that expensive because we live in a nicer area, and like I said, it's fully furnished.
Yeah, we know we could get it cheaper, but we were trying to move out of an Airbnb and do a lot of things at the same time. So we picked the first place that we liked and kept it moving. We did 3 months so that we have time to determine if we want to be somewhere else further out. Because a lot of the places that are bigger and nice, they're further out for the cheaper prices.
And it would be more suitable for us if we had a car, to live further out, but we don't. So we kind of chose to be in the area where everything is pretty convenient.
So in total, we spent $1,546,674.
We spent millions on our food.
We spent So it was basically like $667.
Yeah.
So obviously our monthly budget in America was way more than $600.
It was more so close to like $3,000.
It was some thousand.
Yeah.
So we're still working on living like the locals so that it could be way less than this as well. And
it's very easy to spend way less than what we're spending. I feel like we spent a lot of money this month.
And two, it's for convenience. Out of being here such a short period of time. And not wanting to go search for things. Okay, well, I'm just gonna buy this one. Like, I know it costs more than it should cost, but I'm not trying to go anywhere else. So
It's all good.
There's been a little bit of that, but yeah, now that we've been here longer, we see how things go.
Yeah, we should spend a lot less.
We'll spend a lot less. We've already started spending a lot less.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what we spent our first month here. You know, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. And with that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.